right, D.C. is one step forward in the process of redeveloping the RFK site. And this comes after House Oversight Committee approved for the bill to go to full congressional vote. That is right. The move by the committee creates a path that could attract the Washington Commanders back to D.C. Our Tosin Fakile is live near RFK this morning. And Tosin, you sat down in part of the meeting, and even though the committee voted in favor of D.C. having control of the site, there was some back and forth on the issue of financing a stadium.
Yeah, that back and forth between some congressional leaders. Good morning, Tanaya and Corey. Now, the committee voted in support of that bill that would allow D.C. have control of the stadium that sits on federal land. But before that, there was a push for an amendment that wouldn't allow D.C. taxpayers pay for the stadium. That amendment was voted down, and that bill is now headed to the full House in just a few weeks. The vote by the Oversight Committee would allow the 170-acre piece of land be transferred to the district to be redeveloped. D.C. Mayor Bowser was at that meeting, and she has been pushing for the redevelopment of this site to include more than a stadium. It's expected to also have housing and retail. The failed amendment that said D.C. taxpayer dollars should not go towards the stadium came from Pennsylvania Congressman Scott Perry. Virginia Representative Jerry Connolly was one of the legislators who pushed back on that amendment.
This is about the right of the District of Columbia to control its own affairs, including the financing of an enterprise. Maybe that's going to involve football, maybe it isn't. But I don't think Congress should be telling the District of Columbia how it can use its own money.
Both of them were votes for the district's right to self-determination and home rule, and how we can invest our local dollars. We're willing to invest our local dollars in federal land.
Mayor Bowser did say she is grateful that the bill is moving forward. And coming up on DC News Now at noon, we're hoping to talk to residents to get their thoughts on if taxpayer dollars should go towards the stadium, all in an effort to attract the Washington Commanders back here. But residents we did speak to yesterday after that vote said there are some benefits for having the Commanders coming back here to play at home. For now, we're live at RFK Stadium. I'm Tosin Fakile for DC News Now. Back